Hey you guys, so it's been such a long time since I did a live, and I wanted to come in here because I was just talking about this topic with my clients. And if you're not familiar, I am a virtual health and fitness coach. I have a degree in nutrition. I went to school for nutrition for 6 years. Nutrition is my jam. I'm on my own health and fitness journey after 2 babies, after 2 postpartum journeys, after some secondary infertility, after struggling with thyroid issues since I was 13. So I've been around and I've had quite a few things that I've had to work through. So if you're thinking, who is this girl? Like, what does she have to offer? I've been through a lot. I've been through a lot, and through all of that, I've been trialing and erroring my own health and fitness journey and working with women for 9 years on their health and fitness journeys to help them create sustainable results. And this topic came up in my current virtual group with my ladies because a few people were saying, I'm doing everything, but I'm gaining weight. And, I lost 5 pounds earlier, and all of a sudden, by the end of the weekend, it all came back. And so from a nutritionist standpoint, if someone tells me they're eating healthy or they're doing all the things, I need to see what, okay? And I want you to ask yourself that same thing if you're kind of going through this, or if you will in the future, because we all go through it, and know that you're not alone and that there's a checklist about 8 things that I ask people to go through so that I can see exactly where we can pinpoint and improve. Because if you go through this checklist and you're nailing all 8 things, then I'm just going to tell you, you got to stay consistent and eventually it's going to happen. But I guarantee, I'm about 99% sure, you're going to find something on this checklist of 8 things that you can improve upon. Okay, so number 1 is your nutrition. So what I find happens quite a few times is when people start a health and fitness journey, they want to nail down either the fitness or the nutrition, right? And that's fine because it can be very overwhelming to do both. But if you're sticking to the fitness and you're eating everything, right? Like you're eating everything in sight because you're hungry or you're rewarding yourself with food, you're not going to see results. Because I know from my own journey and working with women that nutrition is where the results come from. Nutrition, 90% of the time, is the weight loss. And the fitness side of it, the workouts are what kind of help aid in that weight loss, but that's not what's going to make you lose weight, okay? So I want you to look at your nutrition, and there's 2 different kinds of nutrition plans I offer. If you're someone who's kind of like, oh, I don't know what to do, that was me for a very long time. There's so much information out there. Reach out to me, okay? Just send me a direct message, and I can help you figure out what would be the best nutrition plan for you and your personality. But the 2 that I give to my clients, one is more mindset focused, helping you nail down the emotional eating side of things and having flexibility and really learning your body. Okay. The other one is a little more structured, and it's for my type A personality people who want it all laid out for them to tell them exactly how much of each macronutrient to eat and at what time of day to eat it and the why behind it. You got to figure out what works best for you. I'm the structured person who wants to know exactly what to do. Okay. And then I can follow it. So figure out your nutrition. So that's the first thing. You look at your nutrition, and we all know, you guys, if you use your brain, you're like, I could do better with the nutrition, right? For instance, when I was talking to one of my clients, she said, well, I did go out to dinner on Saturday, and I did have some alcoholic beverages, and I did have something that was a little more higher in sodium, and I did have a dessert, which in a sustainable lifestyle, that's fine. You can definitely do that once or twice a week and be okay with that. But when you're in a weight loss mode and you're wanting to lose weight, you don't want to do that as often, maybe once a month, and know that you're going to gain a little bit of water weight, okay? And that's okay. Okay, so the first one is nutrition. Number 2, you guys, is water intake. I tell my clients to start out with half their body weight in ounces of water, okay? So if you're 140 pounds, you divide that by 2. Okay, so that would be 70 ounces of water. That's the starting point. And once you're consistently getting that number, because many of us don't drink enough water, and that's kind of hard to get half our body weight in ounces. But once you consistently hit that number, you start increasing it 10 to 16 ounces. Okay, so at this point, and this is kind of crazy, but I have this hydro jug that's 72 ounces. Okay, you guys, 72 ounces. I drink 2.5 of these a day. I can't do that math in my head that fast, but just know whatever 72 times 2.5 is, okay? I only weigh 130 pounds, okay? That's a lot of water. I'm drinking way over the amount of my body weight in water because I've worked up to it, okay? So once you start nailing half your body weight, you start increasing it. So if you're doing everything else on this checklist, but you've maybe not been increasing or hitting your water intake, you want to up that, okay? Number 3, time of the month. So I know there's probably going to be some guys that watch this, and that's okay. But women, hormones can be stinkers, okay? And there's 2 times throughout our month that you might see your scale stay or go higher, okay? Number 1, the week before you start your period, and number 2, the week that you are ovulating, okay? So think about that, all right? If you step on the scale and you know that that time of the month is coming and it's a little bit heavier, that's okay. You're holding on to water weight. Our body fluctuates. Our hormones are like holding on to that water, trying to figure out if you're pregnant or not, okay? And once it realizes, oh, wait, no, it's not that time. You're not pregnant. You'll start seeing that water intake go down, okay? So number 3 is the time of the month. Understand that your hormones will go a little crazy, okay? Number 4 is soreness. If you're starting a new fitness program, or you're upping the amount of weights that you're doing, or you're running and you're not normally a runner, or whatever, you guys, and you can feel your muscles sore, your body is going to be focused on rejuvenating and replenishing those muscles. So what happens? Water, okay? I know for me, after I go out for a long run, I come home and the next couple days, I'm really sore. I'm really sore and I almost feel a little puffy. That's because my body is like, hey, you did something you don't normally do. We're replenishing. We're trying to fix that, okay? We're trying to heal your muscles because we have these tiny little micro tears. And I know that doesn't sound good, like to tear your muscle, but when we work out and we lift heavier, or we're doing a different type of program, or we're pushing ourselves harder, we're having these tiny little micro tears that are happening to our muscles. And in order for it to replenish and come back stronger and look more toned, we have to first fill it with water, okay? So just know that's okay. Don't weigh yourself after a day that you lifted, or if you're really sore. Sometimes I have clients who start a program and they weigh in on Mondays, and maybe they worked out on Friday and they're still sore on Monday and they don't see that scale bump down. And I remind them, if you're sore, give yourself a couple days and then weigh again, okay? Number 5, stress. Who isn't stressed out right now? Anyone? I feel like with everything going on, it's like, one day we have something else and then else and else, and there's just so much stress. Well, we can't control our external stress, you guys. We can control how we handle that stress, okay? So something I learned many years ago when I was going through all of my thyroid issues and secondary infertility is that we have to control how we handle the stress, okay? So do a couple things throughout the day that help you handle that stress. For me, meditate, okay? Like I love to meditate. I love the app Headspace. If you're on Beachbody On Demand, they just released a 21-day unstress meditation plan that I've been doing that's about 10-minute meditations. There's so many different apps. I really do like the Headspace one because it's like 3 to 5 minutes. But I wake up every single morning and do a meditation. Maybe you're someone who just needs to make a list of 10 things you're grateful for, and it takes about 20 seconds, and that can help get your head in the right spot, okay? Maybe you're also like me and you like to do crazy dance parties with your children. I'm not the best dancer. You'll probably never see it, but we turn on music from Alexa and dance around our kitchen. And after doing that, it's like those healthy endorphins and that excitement of just being with my children, seeing them smile and laugh. It helps relax me and helps me unstress, okay? You could go for a walk or a bike ride, like a light one with your family. Watch something or listen to something that you enjoy. There's some shows that we all have those guilty pleasures or something funny that we like to watch. That's a way to unstress as well. But making it a point, if you're doing all 8 other things, to unstress, okay? At least once a day, okay? Number 6, you guys, is sodium intake. Sodium is in like everything, Okay, and sodium's not bad for you. Okay, you do need to have a little bit of sodium in your diet, especially if you're drinking lots of water, because that can kind of unbalance your electrolytes. Okay, so make sure that you're having a little bit of sodium. Don't like completely lean the other way. But we gotta watch the foods that we're eating. Okay, so like processed foods, our meats, why can I think of it? The things that we put on our food to make them taste better, like spices and herbs and stuff like that. Look at the sodium intake, okay? And if you notice that a lot of the foods that you're grabbing or the table salt, you're putting it on everything, just start cutting down a little bit on it, okay? And that could help out. Number 7, you guys, sleep. Sleep. Now I have a 15-month-old. I get it. Sometimes sleep is out of our control, but try your best to get at least 6 to 8 hours of rested eye time, okay? So bedtime. Condiments. I don't know if condiments was the word that I was thinking of. It was a different one. It'll come back to me. It's mom brain, I swear. See, it happens to me too, you guys. But you gotta make sure that you're getting at least 6 to 8 hours of sleep every single day, you guys, and doing your best, because I can tell if I get 5 hours of sleep and then I step on the scale, it's gonna be up. Even if I did everything else right, because my body needs that time at nighttime to replenish itself. How many times am I gonna say replenish? But it's true. Like your body needs that time to rest and repair, and it affects your weight, okay? So make sure you're getting close to 6 to 8. My body prefers 8. And if that means that you need to go to bed about an hour earlier, so be it, okay? Your body will thank you. And not just weight loss wise, you guys, you will feel your brain's working better, your mood's better. It's all connected, okay? The last one, you guys, and this is one that a lot of people overlook, is that you're either not eating enough or you're eating too much, okay? So yes, we hear a lot. People who are like, yeah, you're eating too much, you need to just cut your calories and then you lose weight. Well, I'm talking about the opposite spectrum. Okay, so a lot of times people don't realize that they're not eating enough. Okay, I don't know where this 1,200 calorie thing came in, but as a nutritionist, it kind of ticks me off sometimes when people are like, but I'm eating 1,200 calories. Do I have to like eat less than that? No, I'm gonna tell you need to eat more, because if we're not eating enough, our metabolism is dropping. Okay, our metabolism is dropping and you need to eat more. Yes, when you first start increasing those calories, you will see a little bit of water weight, you guys, water weight gain. But eventually, a week or 2 in of having that increased calorie intake, your body's going to adjust, your metabolism is going to raise, you're gonna be able to eat more food and lose weight. Hello, who wouldn't want that? Like I want that. That's what I want to do. I want to eat as much as I possibly can and still lose weight, right? So those are the 8 things, you guys. Number 1, nutrition. Number 2, water. Number 3, the time of month. Number 4, soreness. Number 5, stress. Number 6, sodium. Number 7, sleep. And then number 8, not eating enough. Okay, if you have questions on any of this stuff, feel free to reach out to me. I felt compelled to just put this out here. I don't really know how to save this on my account because I'm not so great with social media. That's a surprise, isn't it? So I'll see if I can save this. If not, I'll just do it again. But anyways, guys, have a wonderful day. And as always, if you have questions, I'm just a message away. All right, bye guys.